I've got a little rant video to do here. Just cause, why not, right? I just hopped on the Fallout 4 because this is one of my favorite games of of all time. I used to play Fallout 3, and I never really got to play New Vegas just because of the I just never was able to get my hands on it. I played it on PC a little bit before I had a laptop. Honestly, I was playing it on because I mean you can run that game on a potato, but it died on my laptop. I think I was using too many mods, and I don't know. I just go ridiculous with those games, and I broke it. The game crashed because I was using too many cheats, and something that I did broke the game. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I was trying to. I didn't want to I don't want to play the original way, so I just was like, screw it. I'm gonna use as many mods and cheats as I could possibly get, and just whatever. So I'm playing it, and I really butchered the game somehow. At some point, I corrupted a save, and I just was like, whatever, I'm done with this. So I stopped playing Fallout New Vegas. I'm definitely gonna hop back into it at some point, and I'll probably live stream my gameplay of that, like maybe sometime way in the future. I have no idea when. But right now, I just hopped back on the Fallout 4, just thinking, why not, right? I love this game. It's still a lot of fun. There's a lot of DLCs. I still haven't even used the full potential of them. I've played all these DLCs. I've played every single one of them. I played them to their fullest. I still use Nuka World. It's cool. I like to run around in Nuka World just to see all the stuff. There's still some stuff I still haven't seen in there. And it's just a lot of fun just to be able to still play. Right now, I have, if you can see, I have. Oh, hold on a minute. I can load this right here. So this is the modded account right here. Yeah, you won't be able to see that because it closes it out on the PlayStation. Anyway, I've been playing modded now, and it's a lot more fun playing modded. I played the game. Don't get me wrong. This one I didn't cheat on, because I played Fallout 3, and I've played the first Fallout and the second Fallout, which are two totally different games aside from the Fallout series. By the way, they are the only difference. I mean, if you compare Fallout the originals to the Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 and 76 and everything so on, they're nothing like the original. Not because of the fact that the style of the gameplay, it's a top-down game where it's like a point and click, but it's different because it's it's just the whole wasteland is different. It's not really the same. Everything's kind of different now. I played those after I played. I didn't play those first, by the way. Those were not the first ones I played. I played Fallout 3 first. That was one of my favorites. I loved that game so much. Then Fallout 4 really came out into its own. Even when it was released, I loved every second of it. I was having a lot of fun with this game. But something I noticed now that they have is this creation club. This has started since Fallout 76. All this stuff has been becoming an issue with Bethesda and their microtransactions. For some reason, they feel the need to put microtransactions in every single game they create. So let's take a look at this creation club. So you pop into this. I just hopped back onto Fallout 4, and this is not the first time I've seen this creation club. I've seen this creation club a ton of times, and it's just something in there. I'm sorry, my mic sounds weird. It's attached to my controller, so every time I move the controller, it gets farther away. A interesting thing is you see all these green and white numbers down here. These are all price tags, obviously. This is not money that you can earn by playing the game. You can't just you don't just earn money by congratulations, here's 300 of these, whatever the hell they call these credits. Yeah. So what these are basically, they're charging you to buy mods. That's all these are. So they're basically mods that people have created, and they charge you for them. So something like this, right? This is somebody. This is basically a mod that gives you some stealth armor, right? I think this is actually a throwback to an older game. It's been a long time, so I can't remember. But basically, this armor right here is $400. Okay, to put into perspective, or 400 credits. Sorry, 400 credits. Okay, you get I think 750 credits for $8. So $8. Okay. That means that this is $4 in real cash. So it costs $4 for a virtual suit on a game that's I can't even remember when this was released. This is an old game, okay? Fallout 4 is very old. They're still trying to make money off of this. limited time only. Do you see this stuff? They're still trying to put discounts on here as if they're gonna get money off of this. Like, they want you to buy like armor reskins, you know, like new weapons. You know, this is free, so I picked that up today. Like, I don't even know what this is. I've never even seen this before. I'm gonna find out what that is today. It looks like you could just change the color and the numbers in the suit. That's kind of cool, I guess. This is basically like you get inside of it, and you can create your own virtual settlement inside of the game. So like, if you don't want to use up, I don't know, it's like a virtual, it's like a virtual settlement instead of having to build your, I don't know what the hell their thoughts were on that one, but I'm not buying that shit. Anyway, they have all these reskins. They've got, you know, you can reskin the dog for $2, right? You can get all these different breeds of dog to have your companion, which is, you know, I get that. They're playing off of people's love for pets and animals and stuff. So it's like, oh yeah, that's adorable. You know, why would I not want to have a golden retriever as a pet? Like, that's, you know, that's adorable. But $2, they want to charge you $2 in real money. You know, I mean, it's not like exactly $2, but like basically that's $2. You know, this just makes no sense. You know, look at this. You get a dog collar for basically $3. What is this? Change your dog meat's appearance. Change dog meat's appearance. Look at this. Visual styles. All of these are cosmetic, okay? These are all cosmetic. I think this one's actually kind of interesting. This is a I can't remember this. It's been a while since I looked at this. Tired of being taken unawares by the Commonwealth's deadliest foes? Now you can turn the tables with the Settlement Ambush Kit. This was recently made, by the way. By setting up specific radio beacons or bait at your settlements, you can lure enemies in and have your automated defense cut them to ribbons. And best of all, you can watch the action unfold remotely utilizing a brand new security camera system. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. The security camera system is actually probably a pretty useful thing to have. It's not worth $9, not even in the slightest. I mean, that's real money we're talking about. I already spent how much did I spend in this game when I first bought it? I think it was like $90, something like that, because it was $60 for the game, and then it was $30 at the time before they bumped it back up to $50. Like, I mean, this is just insanity. They put $30 for the what is it called? The season's pass that gives you all the DLCs. And you know, I thought that would have given me everything. Nope, I still have to pay for this shit. Apparently, all of this stuff, all these skins and armor and all this, just like, why should you have to pay again for a game that you already bought? Like, look at this. 50 cents to change the color of your Pip-Boy. Like, oh, by the way, I only bought these. I've never spent money on this, okay? These are... Actually, no, I'm retarded. I think I did spend money on one of these things. I thought it was really cool. I can't remember what it was. But, like, even I'm an idiot. Like, even I fall for shit like this. I'm so stupid. So, like, let's see, purchase stuff. Let's see what we got. Which one was it? Unless... No, I didn't pay for this. I paid for something on Fallout 76. You see how many little microtransactions they put in every single game? It's enough to get them confused. So you see all this stuff right here. All these were given to me for free. And I don't even know how to use those. I can't remember. Whatever. You know, I'm a simple man. I just play the game. I don't know. Anyway, so, you know, they added mods to it, which is awesome. That made it really good. But this Creation Club bullshit has got to go. Fallout as a series is really headed downwards. They have a great, you know, it's a fun exploration game. It has nothing to do with the original game. It doesn't really match the story very well, because it's too, like, it doesn't make any sense really in the Fallout new universe. Because it's like, somebody brought up a good point. I was watching a guy on YouTube. He's describing it. He's saying basically in the original Fallout, it's not like, you know, I think after like 200 years all this stuff would still be all destroyed. Like, no, 200 years is a lot of time. That's enough time to settle. You know, America has been around for, you know, 1776 was when Declaration was signed. I mean, that's, you know, not that long ago, really. I mean, that's a fucking long time ago. Nobody's lived that long, but that's, you know, considering that that much has changed over the course of like 200 something years. You think that they wouldn't have done shit already by then? I mean, by the 1900s, we already had, you know, the advances in modern technology and modern medicine and shit. But like 1940, we were able to, you know, do the most insane things with the modern medicine. You know, now we have incredible stuff going on, but now it's starting to all evolve back around money again instead of just advancing. Now it's not about, you know, what can we do to cure this disease. It's more about like, what can we create that'll cure this disease only temporarily so they can keep making money off of you. Yeah, it's fucking shitty. Anyway, Fallout 76. By the way, these are all my mods. I don't know if you've seen any of my other videos. These are all mods that I'm using right now. So I have like just unlimited ammo, instant reload. Yeah, it's nuts. And then I can run super fast, and I have, it's supposed to be unlimited action points, but I'm pretty sure this mod broke. They're all pieces of shit. Sorry, I got heartburn. This is the Vault Tech DLC. That's what I use this for, and I built myself this giant fucking vault castle thing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing there, and then a giant hallway that goes to a empty building that's also floating in midair. Then I built oh, you know what one of the biggest things is? I'll show you what you can't do, which Fallout 4 always fucked up. You look in the top right, see that right there? That's the amount of stuff you can put down. Basically what this mod does is I mean, you do have to reset the whole game, which is that's fine. I just built another save. That's why I called it Rex and then one Parker, so that I could distinguish the two. I mean, look at this fucking mess. I just have stuff all over the place. I don't care. They basically increased the settlement building size by like 1 million or something like that. So it's like unbelievably high. So it's super hard to actually reach that goal. That way you can basically just build as much as you want. That's definitely one of the most useful DLCs for this game. And it works really well as long as you, like, I want you to know, to get to this point took me so long. I had so many mods running at once, it was breaking my game constantly. I had to fine-tune everything. It actually is still broken right now. The Automatron DLC won't work with this for some reason. Every time I use this mod, it doesn't activate the beacon. In order to get the Automatron, you have to listen to a radio frequency, and it like runs a whole series of missions and stuff. It's really butchered that, but I don't really give a shit because I can still use all this stuff. I have part of this mod. Another thing too is with PlayStation, you know, it's their fault for this. It has nothing to do with Bethesda for not allowing certain mods to be put onto the PlayStation where Xbox does. Xbox allows, like, you go into the Pip-Boy and then you're able to pick whatever mods you want. You can go in here and then just go inventory and just add new weapons and new parts and all kinds of other shit. Whereas now this one, they don't allow you to do that. You can like change the weather in the Pip-Boy. Like, there's a mod for Xbox, can't remember what it's called, but it's probably like the greatest mod you could ever get. It basically turns your Pip-Boy into a command console, allows you to do anything. You know, PC users already don't have this problem because they're already past all this. I never had a PC that could run this game, so I've never known the joy of that, unfortunately. But when you use this is basically a bypass because we don't have command prompts, so there's no way for us to just give ourselves free shit or just conjure up stuff, so you have to do it through the Pip-Boy. This is a little like bunker I built while I was watching a movie. I just figured it'd be kind of cool to have something like this. I don't know, I just started getting creative. I have these wires that run all the way up to the top. They're actually wired. It's super overcomplicated for no reason. I just thought it would look cool. So I have them running all the way up here. That's the bedroom right there. Really shanty. You know, I mean, it does the trick. I don't give a shit. Up at the top, I boarded up the windows that I put up and put a backup generator. That way I go in the basement, flip the switch, and turn this on just in case the settlement ever gets raided, but it doesn't matter because the settlement is unbelievably overpowered. There's like, I think I have like 1 million rockets on top of one building or whatever. All I have to do is just walk over there and then everybody gets ripped apart. And if not, I'll just throw them in anyway. I don't care. Anyway, But back on topic, aside from the stuff that I built in here, if you think about it, right, all of these DLCs and things in Fallout 76, it became a real problem. They created a you know what, this is a best example. Fallout 76, right? The way they wanted it to be made was so that you start the game, and when you play it, you have a choice of, you know, playing with a bunch of people, or you can play by yourself. Like, you want to play with like 4 people. That's what everybody thought it was going to be. They thought it was going to be 4 players, and then you can play solo. That's what we thought. But what happened was it turned into ESO 2.0. So you know, nobody wants to play that shit. Nobody likes that. Everybody likes ESO, but nobody wanted Fallout to be exactly the same. So they butchered that, and then to try and go and fix it, instead of fixing the problem that they first had by just making a secondary lobby with 4 people, what they did was they put a price on it. They said, and not only did they put a price on it, it's not a one-time fee, it's a monthly payment plan, which also, by the way, costs more than Netflix and Hulu, you know, not combined, but by the way, you know, costs more than those. That's absolutely insane. It costs more than those, and it doesn't even give you nearly as much. Like, I have Netflix and Hulu, and there's so much shit I get out of those. I mean, they give you, you know, I don't know, Hulu and Netflix, you know how much usage I get out of that shit? I might play Fallout 76 like maybe once, twice a month. You know, some people, I guess, that use it more might have more uses out of it, but there is no justification that you can give me for paying $12 a month for one game, just so that you can play with your friends in a private session. And they don't give you anything either. It's not like you get unlimited access to everything. Like, it's ridiculous. It's just a private lobby. It gives you like VIP access. Like, yeah, congrats, you're a VIP in a place where it's not even a necessary thing. It's not like a casino game where you, like, I've played casino games where you get like VIP status. Like, I can understand that because people really like get into that shit. They gamble all the time, and like they'll go on there. That'll be like, that's like a hobby for some people, like gambling and shit. They go in there and they have like VIP lobbies, like, you know, to stop them from I mean, I guess it doesn't really fucking matter. It doesn't stop them from spending real money, because, you know, you're wasting your money on that shit. But they have like VIP spots where only people that pay can go. But it's significantly cheaper though. I mean, you're not spending, like, I don't know how they came up with the price tag of $13 a month for that. Hold on one sec. Sorry, I ordered food. So anyway, basically this, you know, I'm just very frustrated at how things have turned out. You know, they had such a good game going here, and they just really, it's almost like they try everything in their power to just butcher it, and just, it's like all they're doing is just punishing their customers. I don't understand why we, instead of being rewarded for the things that we, you know, like being so loyal to them and always being around and always, you know, like being very understanding when they've had issues, like, you know, when a game has to get pushed back further, you know, everyone's like, okay, that's fine, we don't want Fallout 76 to be fucked up, you know, you can push it back a little bit further, that'll be totally okay with everyone. Nobody had an issue with that. But when they have issues like, I don't know, like there's no need for them to charge that much money. It's so ridiculous. We're trying to devise a way to build a wall around this place. Do like a junk fence, maybe. But yeah, I guess that's the end of my rant, because my roommate's home, and he doesn't need to hear me rant.